quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi. He will lead this one off today.
Andrew Benintendi.
Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. Come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it, the pitcher has to throw strikes, the offense has to show up. But I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
Santana handles it for the first out of the game. First pitch on its way. Line toward right center. It's down, and their first hit of the new campaign is going for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Hit hard to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he drives a liner to right center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. Now the relay home. And he's safe.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Rafael Devers the next to bat as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. The 0-1. This is line to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. Boy, sure taking his sweet time down there at the plate. He'll step out yet again. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. throw won't get him.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Broxton looks up. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland.
Mitch Moreland.
No balls and a strike to count. He's the 8th man to bat here in the first with 5 runs already up on the scoreboard. A 1 pitch on its way. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. And now maybe a mind game or two going on down there as he steps out a second time in the AB. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lined hard to center field. Broxton is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But not before 5 cross the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Mariners coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Chris Sale will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. 3-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
One out, nobody on. Bounced weakly near the plate. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Sale has his target. First pitch on the way. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's 0 for 5. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 out.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. They can't chip into that 5. Stepping in, Chris Owings. They'll get us started in the top of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes five. That makes five hits already for these guys.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Henniger is there, and he'll bring this one in. So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Here's the first pitch to him. He's running, hit the other way out toward right field. Henniger is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Digging in, J.D. Martinez. He singled his last time up.
Martinez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Owings blows through the stop sign, headed for home. But he'll be caught out in no man's land. A very poor decision to try for it there. Quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The catcher.
First offering on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
0-1. Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And it's gone. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Takes this the other way to right, and Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. M's draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land.
Now batting.
At the plate, Rafael Devers hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Henniger. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Reds. Leading off the inning, Domingo Santana, and they'll need him to get something going here. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Santana.
Pedroia now at second. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now another 0-2. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Back to the top of the order now, and up next is Speedy D. Gordon. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit, and this will kick off the base of the wall. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Now batting.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Gordon stands at third with one gone in the inning, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. In to score the runner from third.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Owings moving in. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
A ball and a strike. 3 runs already home here. And he fouls this one off. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Hit hard to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Sale sets. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Ready for another chance? Christian Vasquez. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the air out to right. Waiting on it is Henniger. 1 out. So coming to the plate, Mitch Moreland hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Coming to the plate now, Tim Beckham hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And he pours this one into the letters. 0-1. Strike 2. Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. First offering on its way.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Santana is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
And he misses there, 1-2. 4 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Still 1-2. Popped him up. Devers has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track.
The center fielder, number 4.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
Benintendi.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Now batting.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Here comes the first pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Santana has it in his tracks, and that's the first out of the inning. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 196 for his career, and it's now 7-4. That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat. Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound, and that will be all we see this afternoon of the Cy Young Award winner Felix Hernandez. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Number 50 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 50. The batter, number 2.
In now, Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second. And they will tag him out between first and second.
The batter, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Standing in, Rafael Devers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gordon is up with it. On to Healy at first, and the side is retired. So the Red Sox. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next is Speedy D. Gordon.
The second baseman.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a
Gordon.
into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Owings is there, and that's the first out of the inning. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Up next for Seattle, the right fielder.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Henniger.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, he couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Mariners are down in order. They're on the short. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So digging in now, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Bruxton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Christian Vasquez will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game. And they double him up. It's 8-4. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal. A ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. On the ground to the right side. Gordon is there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and next to bat it'll be Chris Owings. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the sixth is straight ahead. It's the Red Sox 8 and the M's 4. At the plate, Kyle Seager. He'll get things going here in the Mariners' sixth.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch fouled away. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. He's got it on to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Two gone now in the Mariners' sixth, and in next the first baseman slash DH Ryan Healy. First pitch on its way. Smoke on the ground up the middle, and there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
The 0-1 skied into very shallow right. Betts has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One. Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He's got a hit in 3 at bats to this point.
The left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Santana arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The batter number 50.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Here's the first pitch to him. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. The 0-1 pitch. And that's off his leg on the mound. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Jay First offering on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat. Back
up the middle, right to Gordon. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
For the Mariners.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
2 balls and a strike now. High and deep to right center. Back goes Betts to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And the Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Man, at bats like this make every hitting coach happy. This is what they all preach. Stay inside the ball, stay behind the ball. You can see he lets this one travel deep. Then just inside out this thing off the right center field wall. That's some rare power there and a little bit scary to opposing pitchers.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. He'll work a total of 6 innings here. Not his greatest work, but he is in line for the W. Matt Barnes comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Matt Barnes.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Keon Broxton is sent packing for the 3rd time today. Here's D. Gordon now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, number 10.
There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Santana at second with 2 down, and it's fouled away. Stays alive, still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in its last at bat.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they saw right there. Maybe the first base coach was giving him the green light to go ahead and go to second base, but obviously it didn't work out in that situation. It did take a good throw to get him.
The third baseman.
Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. This is pulled into right. Henniger back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Here's Mookie Betts, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Drilled to the left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3.
Leading up for the Mariners, the right fielder.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get complete. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Kyle Seager is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. One out, nobody on. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Into the box now, Tom Murphy. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Christian Vasquez will.
Christian Vasquez.
Here comes the first pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
From the stretch. A bouncer to the left side. Beckham gloves it. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. And he'll be tagged out at third base on a heady play.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now at the plate, Chris Owings. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the. Lineup stepping in, Andrew Benintendi, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He pulls this one into right. Henniger is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Brandon Workman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Another 0-2 home. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Tim Beckham comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit down the third base line. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter, the left fielder.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. His prior history versus this arm, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Swing and a liner. And he'll take it to the bag for the force, and this one is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
8-4.